don't get any more special than this. He's on a show. It's called First Breath or something like. What is first? It's
So
called.
you're just gonna mess with me right now.
Called,
After making me wait 5 minutes, them long ass commercials. I don't ever
Steve-
want to hear that radio ain't making no damn money with all that long ass commercials.
The great Stephen A. Smith joins us.
Come on,
and
man.
he was really offended that the commercials were on. We had to make him wait till the commercials were over. Listen, man, they needed money to send us down here.
Really? You haven't made enough money. You couldn't afford to fly yourself.
No, man, I'll put it on my own
and it's
money.
First Take. Don't disrespect the show.
It's First Take.
Okay.
It's a very successful show. It's a great show. Everybody watches it every day. It's more popular than ever. So I got first question. Did you sign this damn contract yet or what?
No, I have not. I knew you was going to ask me about that. No,
Well, of course I'm going to ask you about it.
I have not.
$74 million a year? Is that what it is?
No, that's not. It's not that. It's not that.
Is it as much as Jimmy Butler just signed for? It
maybe.
is. Yeah, of course it is.
Maybe, but,
yeah.
well,
listen.
no, we've been negotiating since June. Everybody thinks it's about the money. We agreed on a figure 3 months ago. But when lawyers get involved, it's a lot of fine language, and there are things that, apparently people, they're just starting to take me seriously when I tried to tell everybody I don't just want to do what I'm doing and being restricted to that. Mm-hmm. I have a strong aspiration to expand beyond that, and I don't want my employer to get in the way of that. And so I've been insisting on that. It's been a lengthy discussion, but things are going well, and I think it's going in the right direction, and hopefully we'll have good news sooner than later.
Give me an example where you want to take this. What's the goal here?
I've started my own production company. I want to produce scripted and unscripted content. My production company is named after my best-selling book, Straight Shooter, and it's Straight Shooter Media, Straight Shooter Productions. I want to produce scripted and unscripted content. I want to do documentaries, drama series, etc., sitcoms, movies. That's why I'm in Hollywood so much. But I also have my own podcast / YouTube show that's under that umbrella, which I fully own and operate. I'm trying to do that as well. And I'm going to build my own channel as well. And I'm going to continue to do sports. Plus, I'm going to venture into the world of political commentary. And who knows what else comes of it. Plus, I've been doing a little bit of acting with General Hospital, soap opera, and all of that stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not just doing sports.
You're doing it all, man. And like, I'm surprised that you're even sitting down with a peasant like me.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't forget my boys. You're crazy as hell, but I love you. You know what I'm saying? So you're my guy. So that's why I take time out of my schedule to do what I got to do. You understand? No question about it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes.
Just tell the people, of all the great stuff you've done, the highlight had to be the couple years you did with me in New York.
Hell no.
We got Donovan. We got Donovan.
Here comes Donovan
Oh,
McNabb now.
damn. It's Donovan McNabb.
It is blasphemy of what he's talking about.
He's always messing with me. Between him and you, I don't catch a break. My Philly roots. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Donovan McNabb. I'll see you later. That's Donovan McNabb. Yeah, listen, Mike Missanelli, working with him in New York. First of all, Missanelli is a great radio host. Here's the problem. He knows it. And so because of that, you can't tell him
tips,
anything.
man.
Well, first of all, understand, he's never wrong. He's never wrong. He's either right or there's a perfectly logical explanation as to why you should think a little bit differently than him with this particular story. That's all it is. And he can never admit he's wrong.
Because some people are blessed. Like, some people are blessed never to be wrong.
That's not you. That's certainly not you.
That exists.
That's not you,
People are born never to be wrong.
I didn't say that it doesn't exist. I said that's not you.
Well, you're the same. You're never wrong.
That's not true. That's not true. There are rare occurrences, but on those rare occurrences, I have acknowledged that I'm wrong and that I have to learn from the error of my ways. I've never, ever encountered you engaging in such a level of humility.
You know what's really funny? McNabb comes over. I remember us doing the show. You used to defend him all the time, and I said, the people of Philly are exhausted with the guy. He was one of the guys we used to have the major arguments about.
I defended him to the hilt, but he would get mad at me from time to time because when he and that whole T.O. thing went down, it was a 50-50 split. There were some things I thought T.O. was right about. There were some things I thought he was right about.
Yeah.
But Donovan, it's amazing to see him now that he's retired, to listen to him talk football. The brother's brilliant. And a lot of these quarterbacks, obviously, they know football better than most. but he really has it, and he knows what he's talking about. I just wish that he was a bit more outspoken when he played, because I think you'd clamor to hear his voice even more that he's not.
All right, man. Listen, you're being pulled in 100 different
Yes,
directions. I know
but I stopped to sit down with you.
Hey, listen, I appreciate it.
Sixers stink.
I love you with all my heart,
Sixers
man.
stink. They're not going to do anything this year until
Sixers.
Embiid gets healthy. That's number one. Number two, the Eagles got a chance to win this damn Super Bowl.
Oh, you like them?
They got a chance. Saquon's got to get off. They can't get neutralized in their running game. Saquon Barkley is too important. Kansas City hasn't allowed a 100-yard rush in the last 18 games, but Saquon is that dude. And with that massive offensive line, they averaging like 6'6", like 328 pounds, something like that. You should be able to plug holes for Saquon Barkley.
Right.
If you can't do that, your ass is going home with a loss.
All right, man,
again.
listen, when you start that production company, can I carry around some gaffer's tape for you or
I've
something?
started it for a year, and I wouldn't hire you. I wouldn't. I love you, but I wouldn't hire you. I mean, because you wouldn't listen. You wouldn't obey orders. You would try to be the boss, and then I'd have to fire you anyway. So why even try?
So wrong. I'm such a sweetheart of a man. You never
I'd
recognize
always
it.
have your back. I'd look out for you. If you were broke on the streets, I'd get you off the streets. I'd look out for you, but I wouldn't hire your ass because you wouldn't listen to the boss.
Thanks, man. Now I'm depressed.
You get
Stephen
over
A.
it.
Smith, man, the great
All right,
Stephen.
man.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Take care. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. 610-632. And my girl Sumatra, the best right here, Sumatra. She's fabulous. Anyway, let's take a break. First of all, we take a break? Or
we do not.
All right, we're not going to take a break.
We're going right through.
You're listening to WPEN and WPEN HD1, a Beasley Media Group station. We're broadcasting today from Radio Row in New Orleans, and this has been a fun day, man.
Oh, come on.
This has been
amazing.
a crazy day. All the people that are floating around here today, that is what I call live action radio, Bill. You see what I'm talking about?
It has been phenomenal. And to have Stephen A. giving it back to you a little bit. I agree with him. You don't think you're ever wrong. And now I thought it was just me.
No, but
even Stephen A. even struggled with it.
Do not understand that it is possible for a human being never to be wrong. It does exist. You just happen to be lucky enough to be working with the rare guy who's never wrong.
You and I have been working together since August. I'm pretty sure if we were keeping score, I've been dominate you on who's right and who's wrong.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Stephen A. He knows my pain.
All right. In any event, coming on in like 10 minutes, the governor of the state of Pennsylvania, who's got all kinds of opinions on what's going on in Philadelphia sports, especially now. Dominated by the Eagles, but I know he's hurting over this Sixer thing because he's a Sixer man through and through. 610-632-0975 is how you climb in. If you want to climb in on this special day, let's go to Ben in Montgomeryville. Ben, you're on 97.5, The Fanatic. What's up, Benny? Ben?
How are you?
There we go.
There he is.
How
All right,
are
go
you?
ahead,
Listen,
Ben.
I told you all season, in the beginning of the year, the Eagles going to Super Bowl. Am I right?
Yeah, you did. You
I
did
called
say
it.
that,
I
and I was a
told you.
little skeptical of it.
I told you we were going to the Super Bowl. We're here. I say Saquon's going to have a great running game. He's going to rush more yards. He's going to be MVP. We'll win the Super Bowl. We're going to party on Broad Street. Go Birds! E-A-G-L-E-S! Eagles! Go
See that? He just wanted to get in and out, Ben did. On that note, boom, he's out. He's
There
out
it
the
is.
gate. All right, so we were talking about the building blocks here. And my building blocks may be different than yours. And my building blocks were Sirianni, Saquon, Bond, Fangio, the NFL 2024 NFL Draft. They got the rookies, Cam Jurgens, the bye, and the activity went on. Howie, Jalen Carter's evolution, and the book. Yes, the book where A.J. Brown said, "Get me the rock, or else I'm going to make like I'm trying to get inspiration from a book."
Yeah, I can't put the book in there. Now, you and I pretty much have the same list, just in different order. But the one that I have that you don't, and I know you could say maybe it was the bye, but it's the change they've done with protecting the football and taking it away on defense. They're a plus 27 in the turnover margin since that bye week. Jalen Hurts, no longer a turnover machine. And Nick Sirianni preaches it a lot about taking the ball away on defense, and they've done it pretty much better than anybody. A plus 10 in the playoffs, Mike. If they win the turnover battle on Sunday, there's no way the Chiefs win this game. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, well, you might be right about that. So some of the other things you have on your list here that are different from mine on how this whole thing was built. I think the evolution of this team was amazing after the way they started at 2-2. And at 2-2, the people who didn't want Sirianni back, including me, because at that time at 2-2, I said, he's a goof.
So I'm not doing a good enough job.
Yeah, and I guess I was wrong. And you were saying all along that he keeps his team together. Whatever he's doing, he's keeping them together. They play for him. I never believed it, but I guess I got to give it up.
Yeah, look at that. Was that you?
Oh, Brian Balding has stopped by. What's up, man?
What's up, Baldy?
Oh, he's got somewhere else to go. You got somewhere else to go, Baldy? All right, he's got somewhere else to go.
We got the Gov coming on in a few minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
Your list of 10, my list of 10. There's 2 notable omissions from there. If you would have told me before the season that neither one of these people would be on that list, I would have said probably wasn't a successful season. Bryce Huff, the big defensive free agent signing, not on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen Moore, offensive coordinator, not on the list.
I got to be honest with you. I don't think Kellen Moore's done anything that special.
And that's what I'm saying. But if before the season, I would have thought, hey, what would be the 10 reasons this team was successful? Bryce Huff and Kellen Moore would have been on that list.
You're probably right. Now, am I wrong not to give him enough credit? I give Fangio all kinds of credit. I don't give Kellen Moore that much credit, and maybe I should. I don't know. I mean, it seems to me he found a formula that wasn't very complicated. He came in all advertised as being more of a complicated offense coordinator with a lot of motion and a lot of dazzle. He hasn't had to do that. So, I mean, I don't know what he's really done.
I give him credit for sticking to the run, kind of switching up his MO of liking to throw the ball. Now, I think that was overblown when they hired him. People were saying, he doesn't rush the ball at all. He did run the ball a lot. They had a top 10 rushing offense in his 1 year as offensive coordinator in Dallas. But I don't think I do agree with you. I don't think he brought in this razzle-dazzle and really changed the passing attack. He just relied on a good offensive line, a good running game. I think he's done a good job. But I'm with you. I don't put him in the top 10 of reasons that they're here.
Kellen Moore? All they do is run the football. How do you give Kellen Moore any credit?
Yeah. Man, I'm getting killed again in the YouTube chat.
Why? Over what now?
They're saying that Stephen A. big-timed me and didn't shake my hand. He gave me a pat on the leg. Is that me getting big-timed? I guess it is. He gave me a pat on the leg.
The first time Stephen A. met you.
So I didn't go in.
We introduced you to Stephen A.
And I shook his hand before during the commercial. I didn't know I needed a second shake. So they're saying I got big-timed. Next time I'll get a second handshake from him. You got to do it on camera.
This is bad. This is very bad.
Good job, Ray. Ray done with the drops.
That's awesome.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
So tempted to play while
I
he was
didn't
sitting
nearly
there.
get into the stuff I wanted to get into with Stephen A.
Yeah, he's getting pulled. I mean, the fact that he sat through that whole commercial break with us. He's getting pulled in a million directions, so that was cool.
And he let me hear about it, too.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy.
You made me sit through a commercial?
Yeah.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
All right, let's take a break. We'll give the numbers. The governor of the state of Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro, is set to join us in just a little bit. Hang in there. You don't want to miss it. And any other guests that we can snag until we get out of here at 2 o'clock. It is a fun day here with all kinds of important people walking around. More important people than I have ever seen at a Super Bowl. I got to be honest. There's a lot of A-listers here. I didn't think there'd be that many A-listers, but they're all A-listers here today. Mike Missanelli show continues after this.
Hey everybody, it's Bill Colarulo. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you can engage during the show, and you're not going to want to miss all the content that we post. It's not only the live videos, it's videos after the fact. It's our shorts. It's all the content you want as a Philadelphia sports fan. Looking forward to connecting.